That's a saw blade on top of chain with a stair wheel. So we got a can of, looks like 40 millimeter maybe. A live hand grenade. It gets crazier. Welcome to our second video. Again, we're Devildog Treasure Hunters. We hope you enjoyed our first one. We sort of upgraded a little bit since the last one. I was talked into buying some new cameras, so we got 2 new cameras, a little better quality. Unfortunately, in this video, in the last video, first video, I actually showed Hayden up there picking the unit up. I forgot to send a camera with the guys this morning. We went out of state to get this, so I'm going to show you a little bit about how we find some of our units, and then we'll move on. You pull up the page, you create an account, you got a zip code search. So let's say you live in Tempe, Arizona. You just punch your zip code in. 85281 is the zip code of Tempe, Arizona. Don't ask me how I know that, but I know that. And then once we do that, it's going to give us a radius search. So it's showing us every storage unit that's online within a 25-mile radius. You can actually increase the radius, you know, to 50, 100, 150, 200. I mean, if you want to fly an airplane, pick units, you can go the entire zip code of the United States. So this is United States, of course. But I'm going to show you online the units we bought, and I'm going to tell you why I bought them. So a big thing about units is profiling units, and what that means is taking a look at units, seeing what you can see, it's like a puzzle, putting together the pieces of the puzzle. The online units, you have plenty of time to try to profile and research and figure stuff out. So if you look right there in the corner, that tells me the guy's probably a collector. So looking at the boxes are still sharp, they're not crushed, they're not damaged, the man cared about his stuff. I cannot zoom in far enough to be able to tell the make and manufacturer, but that's a really good sign when you see stuff like that. I mean, it's a collector's unit. You know, them models can range anywhere from, you know, $50 to, you know, ungodly amount, thousands of dollars. So it all depends on make, manufacturer, and production numbers on it. It's fairly nice and neat. I mean, I don't mind a little chaotic mess in the front because that means, you know, it's the last stuff you put in. If you look at this unit, same style furniture I was talking about, pine furniture. You see a little bit of military stuff down at the bottom. You got some totes. The front, again, sort of a little messy, but that's to be expected because the last things you're going to put in a storage unit or when you go to pack is the loose stuff that you can't stack. When you don't pay your bill, they're going to auction your stuff. They're a business too. You know, there's a lot of reasons why units go for sale. You can, you know, maybe somebody passed away. Maybe somebody's in jail. Maybe somebody doesn't have the money. Maybe somebody doesn't have the means. Maybe you just don't care anymore about your stuff and you said, let it go. It's a thing. Maybe you're a hoarder. There's a gazillion reasons why these units go for sale. Both units, same owner. We bought both of them. I think I spent right around $2,000 for them. They're about 2.5 hours one way to pick them up. I sent a big truck up today, sent the guys up. The guys have been texting me all day long. I wish we had a camera up there. We don't. I apologize. Hopefully we'll get more cameras on site. One thing I don't like to do is I don't like to process the units there because, quite frankly, I don't know the people around me. I don't know the area, you know, so I like to load the stuff up, bring it back, and process it. It's probably going to be a 2-part video because there's going to be a lot of boxes out here, and we're actually going to do an unboxing. So you can actually be with us when we actually open boxes and see just what we do, and I'll explain a little bit about our process on the way. So with that said, let's get to the unboxing.
Yeah.
So a little bit of how we do it when the units come back. The way we do storage units is a little bit different than a estate. So when we buy storage units and they come back, at an estate we can sort of sort through it at the estate. At an estate we can go through it and pull it where we need it to go and put it where we need it to go, not waste a lot of time. Back when storage units come back, there's 4 major things we do with items. It either goes online, we're on eBay and Amazon, make sure you look below for a link to our stores. It'll go online, we do a warehouse sale out of our warehouse once every 3 months. We either send it to auction. So the stuff we usually send to auction on a weekly basis is your nickel and dime stuff, the stuff you would see at yard sales, maybe some flea market people, that kind of stuff. We just don't have time with the amount of volume we deal with to do yard sales, flea markets, that kind of stuff. The 4th option is there's dealers we work with. There's certain dealers that buy certain things. We contact the dealer, says, hey, come check this out. Dealers come over, and 9 out of 10 times we can make a deal with the dealer. We're going to get the processing. The unit, so this is the first time we're seeing it, just like you. We unloaded the truck last night. I saw what come off the truck. I can get an idea, but we haven't opened any boxes. We haven't looked through anything. So this is first time you've seen it, first time we've seen it. I'm gonna get to the most obvious thing, which is sitting here, is we're sitting on probably 20 cans of ammunition cans. So these are ammunition cans. They come in different sizes. I'll pull a couple up, show you what we got. Let's see what we got in them. So what I can gather from what come in yesterday is the guy's probably a prepper, military collector, in the military at some point, more than likely. There's a lot of camouflage stuff, a lot of crazy stuff in this. So with that, the first can will open up. Got ammunition. So we got a can of, looks like 40 millimeter maybe. Big blocks, 230 grain, 45 auto. So these are pistol ammo. This one says batteries and chargers, so this might not be ammo. All right, so it's labeled exactly what it is. We got some batteries. That leads me back to the whole the prepper thing. I mean, the guy's, he's getting prepared for something. I don't know what, but he's prepared. We got a can here, 22 ammo. Bricks of 22. I think there's 500 rounds per brick. Back when the ammo shortage happened, the supply was low, probably 3 or 4 years ago. I was getting $150, $200 a brick at auction for these. Nowadays, the supply is back to where it should have been. You know, bricks of this. So you figure this is an easy $100 in ammo right here. The 40, that can, maybe 50 bucks, 60 bucks. This can says Fridays, ham radios, and walkie-talkie. So all we got in there is a little bit of wire. Not much value. Oh, this is definitely ammo. 7.62 by 39. Whole can ammo. So instead of going through every single ammo can we got, we're just going to say, you know, it's probably 9 out of 10 cans of ammo. I mean, I can pull it up. You can tell by weight of the cans. That's the ammo. So it looks like we got about 22 ammo cans. It's probably safe to assume at least 15 cans full of ammo. Let's just say $100 a can. It's probably about $1,500 in ammo, maybe more, maybe less. But for a good guesstimate, I'd say it's probably, you know, at least 15 cans of ammo. We got a basket. Free bird seed. So we got a zebra with free bird seed. So apparently this was a bird feeder. Some kayak paddles. A pair of kayak paddles. Hopefully the kayak's in the unit still, that the guys are going back to pick the rest of it up. All right. This is what you guys been waiting for. First cool find. Other than ammo, ammo's cool. General Patton, they saved them for us. So this is probably some kind of action figure. Let's see, it's made by Didco, 1/16 scale collectible figurine. Didco, General Patton. That's cool. It's got U.S. flag background. I guess when you set them up, set Patton up. You got Patton upside down. Patton's up in there. He's got all his medals. How we look up something like this, I don't think I've ever had any toys like this, but how we usually look it up is I go on my phone, check out eBay. And when I look at eBay, I look at sold cost, not what somebody's asking. It's the same thing, and you can ask whatever you want for whatever you want. But in reality, what that's consistently selling for, or sold prices, is going to give you the real comp on what the item's worth. Little bucket, there we go. We got a little whip going on. I don't know if that's for horses or... But that's, yeah, I can't say I've had one of them. I've had some similar things, but I'm going to put this to the side. We got a toolbox. Let's see what's in this bad boy. Oh. Once again, never judge a book by its cover. Full ammunition. 7.62 by 3.9 millimeter. These are actually tracer rounds. So our business name, Devildog Treasure Hunters, the reason it's named that is because I was in the Marine Corps for almost 10 years. The nickname of Marines given to Marines in World War II by the Germans was Devildogtreasurehunters in German, which translates to devil dogs. So hence the name Devildog Treasure Hunters. Fired these in the Marine Corps. 1 out of every 5 rounds is a tracer round, so when you're shooting at night, you see where your rounds are going. Put this over here, damn. We got a meat and poultry supply box. How do you get in this thing? All right, so this is unopened. So I'm not going to open it up. We're going to take this to auction. I would be safe to assume that it's actually what it says it is. It's dry food. Hey, meal on the go. You're camping. Get you one of these. Got a couple sleeping bags. Military grade sleeping bags right there. These things are actually pretty nice to have. They make warm weather, cold weather. From my military experience, my time in. Good sleeping bag to have. A lot better bag than you're going to go to Dick's and buy. A lot better bag you're going to go to Walmart and buy. These military ones, these military grade sleeping bags, you'll sweat in cold weather in these things. Military rucksack. Man, it's got a little shovel. Got a poncho liner. Cool little piece. That piece will bring decent money. Another meal on wheels. This is the food supply one. This is your pasta one. Macaroni Alfredo, rice-a-roni, lasagna, soup, macaroni. And skill saw. That's an easy 10, 15 bucks. This is what you guys been waiting for, a trauma kit. Goes back to a prepper. Got his Band-Aids in there, got his antiseptics, got his, there's more Band-Aids right there, camouflage, dressings. Another little utility pouch. This one's got something in it as well. What we got in here? Hey, there we go. Got some magazines. Alexander Arms, Radford, Virginia, U.S. Army Arsenal. 50 Beowulf 10 round magazine. These fit an AR style gun. Brand new magazines, 10 rounds. I can sell 10 rounds in Maryland. I can't sell 30 rounds against Maryland law. Got some toys. I'm assuming this guy is probably Conan. I know this is the Predator here. We got Conan the Predator. Tell me what you think. Comment below if you know who this guy is. I think I know he was in a movie. I think it was something to do with a ring. I'm pretty sure that's who that. Hey, yeah, it's got to be. There's his partner right there in crime. Another partner. We got a whole gang of these guys. Comment below and tell me what these guys are. We got another military style vest. There you go, on a hanger. So we had these when I was in the military gear. There's a military web belt. 782 gear is what we call it in the Marine Corps. I don't know what the other branches called it. In the Marine Corps we call it 782 gear. A ton of it, different gear. And what I remember most about 782 gear is when you go checked out of the unit, you check into another unit, if you didn't have your gear, you were paying for the gear. And they were charging you crazy money to replace your gear that you lost. I never had that problem, but I know a lot of guys that went to get out of the Marine Corps and stuff, they went back to supply, turned in their 782 field gear, didn't have it, they were having to pay money for the guy in the Marine Corps. Now we're talking some crazy stuff. We've got a chain on a stick, and I can't say I've ever got anything like that. That looks like a stairwell rail with a chain knotted, so I don't know what you get with that, but this is crazy. That's a saw blade on top of chain with a stairwell. I don't know who has that in their house, but if you do, please don't invite me over because it's probably gonna get a little bad on my end. It gets crazier. Now we have hand grenades on a steel pipe with a chain and hand grenades on a wooden pipe with a grenade. I don't know what this person was thinking. I mean, I like his style, but personally, I don't think that would be in my house. Give the guy A for creativity. Another military pack. This one is full of something. I mean, every pocket's full of this thing. So let's go through these pockets and see what we find. Got a little, what is this? Little bag. Yeah, little bags. These bags we use to put like dirty laundry and stuff like that in the military. So in the bag, he's got some plastic shelter hand. We got a little kit. No, that's his utility kit. Shaving cream, soaps, deodorant, rags, poncho liner. This, I think, is a little camping stove. Yep, Tupperware camping stove. That's pretty cool. Go camping, hang it on your thing. Got your plate built in, your bowls, your tube. That's pretty cool little piece. Hey, you can't go camping without some playing cards. Gotta have the playing cards. Got an all-weather field book. Got his name in there. We're not going to tell you whose units we bought. It's just a privacy thing, you know. But this looks like a little diary. We got a little map, land map. So I'm assuming he went camping up in Shenandoah Valley. And this is probably his maps, his compasses, everything else. He did land navigation with that, I'm sure, while he's up there. Canteen. 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 Fan. Let's open up a box. We got a lot of small stuff on the floor. We can do the whole video like that, or we can mix it up. So I'm gonna mix it up a little bit for you. I'm gonna grab a box. We'll open that up together, see what's in there. Got a box right here, never been opened. Let me get the knife out. These knives, great knives. Love them to death. Don't have to sharpen them. Blade gets dull. Pull the blade out, drop a new blade in. Best thing they make for this business. Box cutting knives like this, they fold. It says 1/16 scale figures, U.S. Miss, delicate accessories. So we get a bunch of foam. That's a little table. Command center. That's what he's got going here. It's a little command center. Got little picnic benches. Okay, a little box. It says Screaming Head Billet. I don't know what this is, but we'll find out together. It's a Screaming Head. It's actually a person with a screaming head. Accessories for action figures. Hey, if you can fit in these pants, let us know. We'll give them to you. If you know someone that can fit in these pants, let us know. This will be our first giveaway. This pair of pants right here. This thing right here looks pretty cool. I got her upside down. I tell you what, whoever packed this did a good job. We're taped up to the hilt. All right, here's the big reveal. Coming up. What it is. We got a let me move this out of the way. So we got a military Jeep, it looks like. I don't think I've ever had one of these either. So I've got a feeling this locker is going to give me a lot of things I've never seen. And I've been doing this for a while. But I don't know if I've ever had anything like this. I don't know if it's a model. Got a few little accessories. If it's a model. That's cool. That comes down. Check this out. The back of it, it's got the supplies. You got the little axes. This cool little piece right here. We got another one. This is probably the same style. So we got another military truck, USA. This has got to be a World War II. This guy collected World War II stuff because this is all World War II era. This is not a current era. Accessories are in there, so I'm assuming all this stuff mounts. Actually, it does. So this goes here. Probably put your figures in there, and he goes to town. There's another $25, $50 bill. Like I said, 21st century toys. I haven't had them this big. I think I have had a couple small ones, but I don't think I've had anything this size. But this is a cool little piece. I mean, you're not going to go to Walmart, Target, places like that to find this toy. You're going to have to go online to find it. And these things are probably made in limited production runs. So once, you know, maybe they made this vehicle and they said, hey, we're going to put 1,000 of these out. And once we sell out, we'll do the different vehicle. Got another tote. This says German Vermarch. It looks like more collectibles. We'll open it up for you guys so you guys can see. This is a bunch of little accessories for figures, backpacks, that kind of stuff. More of it. These are boots. We got a whole bag of boots, accessory boots. There's probably some accessories somewhere in this locker. So this tote looks like it's going to be all, there's some more of them ammo boxes we saw earlier. Military crates, there we go. 4 stuck carabiner type 98K. Open it up. Hey, that's pretty cool. Little rifles. Little rifle cases. Look, they even come out. So this guy's a pretty serious collector if he's got little stuff like this. So hopefully find some action figures. I'm sure we will. There's no reason we won't find any. I wouldn't imagine with the amount of stuff you see coming out here. Accessories, more accessories. We spent probably, I think we spent $2,100 on the unit, and I'll probably have another $500, $600 in labor when it's all said and done. Guys going to get it. They had to make 2 trips, 2.5 hours away. So 5 hours round trip to go pick this one up. But so far, man, it's looking like a gold mine. I mean, it looks like we're going to turn a profit really quick. And that's what your goal should be in this business, is when you buy something, if you can see the value right at the get-go, or at least the first couple totes you go through, because the first few things you go through in a unit is going to determine how the rest of it's going to go. 9 out of 10 times, I mean, as long as I've been doing this, I can tell how a unit's going to go from the first 5 or 6 boxes. Anybody in the business, I'm sure they'll agree. It's not like you're finding a bunch of junk and all of a sudden the rest of it gets real good. If you're finding mediocre stuff, it's probably going to be mediocre throughout. If you're finding really poor stuff, I don't mean poor, but in like trash and people's keeping their old mail and that kind of stuff, that's probably how the locker's going to go. You got some people that have OCD, and I got OCD myself. I mean, we have a 9,000 square foot warehouse, but if this thing doesn't stay nice and organized and everything else, then I lose my mind. A trash bag. This is probably some loose stuff my guys boxed up at the end. Got some family pictures. We're not going to show the family stuff online. This is such a personal business, we don't want to show that kind of stuff. And if we can return it, we will. 9 out of 10 times, if the facility asks us, there's facilities that'll be like, hey, if you find personal stuff, can you please return it to the office? And we will. We might not return it the same day because we bring everything back to process, but we'll give it back to them. If they don't ask for it, we're probably not going to, because to be honest, it's a touchy situation when you contact the prior tenant and says, hey, do you want your stuff back, or can work out a deal? I mean, there's a reason they lost it, There's been rare occasions where we've actually got a hold of the tenant, or we're told to call the tenant that we have, and it worked out good, but 9 out of 10 times, it's not a good situation to be put in. Me personally, I don't like to be put in the middle of that situation because you don't know how it's going to turn out. All right, our first weapon, we got a crossbow. It's a Barnett's red dot scope on it. It's a Wildcat C5 crossbow. So I do a little bit of shooting back in the day. Barnett makes a decent crossbow. It's not top of the line. It's a pretty cool crossbow. It's actually got the release right here. That's how you would draw the string back. It's got the lever cock and handle. That's how you pull your string back. That crossbow, I'd have to look it up, but I'd probably say, off the top of my head, at least 50 bucks. 50 bucks minimum on that crossbow. That's if everything works correctly, and it should. Mystery bags. What do we got in the mystery bags? Yep, some more of them figures. We talked about them earlier in the video. I think that guy's name is Saramon, I think. Don't get on me if you're into that. I don't remember all the names, but I think that guy's Saramon. A horse. Nope, he don't stand up very well though. We got, yeah, this guy right here. Comment below. Tell us what it is. I asked earlier. I know. I just want to see if you know. Yeah. So there's the Ghost Rider from the first movie. So these guys come down. I think they were in the first movie. I think they were in all the movies. But they were chasing the guys down. I think the wizard fought them in the first movie. That guy, I'm not so sure who that guy is. I'm assuming he probably goes to the same movie, but that's a pretty cool toy. What else we got in this bag? You're gonna love this. Never thought I'd find this in this bag. Finding toys. Look what I found. A live hand grenade. No, I'm joking. It's definitely not live. It's a fake grenade. If you ever run into these, you'll see them either mounted on plaques, they take a number, or you'll see them loose like this. So on the bottom, they're drilled out usually. And I'll tell you, I know a lot about hand grenades and everything else. I threw a lot of them in the Marine Corps. Even the live ones, they have 3 safeties on a hand grenade. So the hand grenade has a little clip that pops off of it. That's a safety. It has a pin which you pull, and it has the lever. So between the clip, the pin, and the lever, there's 3 safeties on a live hand grenade. Just some extra knowledge. Has nothing to do with anything else we're doing, but hey, for those of you worrying about hand grenade blowing up when you see one, it's got 3 safeties. All 3 safeties have to be activated for it to go off. Chances you ever run into a live hand grenade, probably slim to none if you're never in the military. That's a little fake hand grenade. People like these, put them on their desk. Got another little bag here. Let's open her up. It looks like it's magazines, actually, for weapons. I don't know if there's a trick to it or not. I can get into it without opening it. So we got magazines. There we go. $39.99 sticker price. 308 Surefire mag. Saga. Got a magazine there. Another magazine there. Another magazine there. Another magazine there. So we got a pile of magazines. Even at 10 bucks a piece. I don't know what these retail for. I'd have to look them up. But even at 10 bucks a piece, you got 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 80 bucks right there. One thing I'll tell you to do if you're in this business, whether you're a hobbyist or retailer, don't throw anything away that you don't know is 100% trash. I don't know how many times I've gone through a unit, threw something away, took the trash out, the trash is now gone. Come in a day later, next day I start going through stuff again and realize, man, I saw that, I threw it in the trash and it's gone. Same with wires, plugs, wires, anything like that, chargers. don't know how many chargers I've had to buy because I threw one away or I took it to the scrapyard or whatever I decided to do with it and it's gone. And then a month down the road, I'll need that charger. And then I'm paying 10, 15, 20 bucks for something I had to begin with. We got another little tote. Oh, this is cool. We have a army tank. There's a gun. Let's see how it mounts. It's got to mount in here somehow. So this goes here. That puts it in there. And you got your tank. This is probably a model. This is probably a model somebody put together. Still a cool little model. Another military bag. It says water, wetsuit, life jackets. If you're telling the truth or not. Open it up. Sure enough, here we go. You got some fins. It's got, it might have been a Navy SEAL. I doubt it, but it's just he's a big collector of everything. Got a wetsuit, wetsuits, $5–10 bucks maybe. Another fin. Got some life jackets. Looks like there's 5 or 6 life jackets left. So pretty cool bag. The bag's cool. Another little box of toys. Got some little tanks. I don't know if these are models or these are. There's a game. What's it called? World of Warcraft, I think. They made a movie about it. But I don't think these are little World of Warcraft guys. These are like military soldiers, futuristic soldiers. Hey, let us know. You know what these guys are? Hey, tell us. Hey, we learn every single day. When you stop learning, you're not going to exceed or excel in this business. So, hey, the more you learn, we learn every day. We've been doing this for years. And every day I'm finding new stuff. I've never found these little characters before. Got a kicker compact compartment speaker. Back when I grew up in the 80s, 90s, and I guess it was early 90s, everybody had sound systems in their car. Everybody was blasting speakers. Kicker was like one of the biggest names in it. I mean, you can go to different stores. I remember a store down where I grew up, and everybody go down there and they hook your system up. And you all name your trucks and your cars, and you put little names on it, like Little Thumper or Bustin' Big. I mean, just crazy names, but Kicker was a name in the business. Here's something cool. This is body plate armor. Heavy, heavy, heavy. So we got some US top. So this is a top chest plate. Body armor. 7.62 millimeter M80 ball protection. So this will protect you up to a 7.62 millimeter round. It goes in your chest plate. The company is Ceradyne Incorporated. Size medium. So this is your chest plate. This is also a chest plate, size medium, same thing. Strike face handle with care. So this goes in your chest plate. Got a box that says Vietnam Rangers and SEALs. This box might be pretty cool. Imagine little action figures. Let's cut her open and see what she got. Definitely not SEALs. Oh, we got little accessories. Little figurine accessories. Rucksacks. This all goes back to that, all the accessory stuff we were finding for figurines. So it matters, just a matter of time. Look at that, that's a cool little backpack. Little military backpack there. Got a little bedroll in it. There we go. They got a bulletproof vest. So we call these Kevlars in the military, but these are actually the new style. They open up and you put the body plates in. These actually have body plates you can take out and put on. Look, just like that. Medium strike force plate. We were talking about the plate earlier in that earlier find, but that's exactly what that is. So we got 2 of these, 2 vests. Both, all of them have plates. Both of them have plates in them. Let's do a box. I'm gonna bring a big old box over here. Let's see what's in the box. See what's in the box. This is what I said. It's like Christmas every day. You're opening boxes, you never know. So this one actually got some jewelry boxes in it. What do you guys think's in there? Jewelry? Do we got jewelry? We got, nothing. Oh, this is cool. You're gonna like this, if I can get to it. Probably the coolest thing so far. Look at that, a metal military trailer. We got some spool wire. That probably goes to that trailer somehow. We got, that probably goes to some kind of military piece we got. I got a feeling that all this is gonna be military collectibles. I mean, it's just every box looks like it's got something to do with the military. Got some more accessories, I'd venture to say. A lot of these probably go on, there we go, look at that. These go across there. They go in there. That piece of burlap, actually this, that's what it's for. So this, when you put all these metal brackets up, we'll go over this. Just like that. And then you have a covered trailer. Here we go. I'm gonna let you guys see first before I see. Packing peanuts. Always a good sign. Hey, we got a little cot, military cot. Wooden chest. What's in the chest? Snowshoes. Action figure accessories. Little tables. What we got in here? More action figure accessories. We got helmets. We got straps. All right, let's do a tote this time. We've done 2 boxes. They've been 2 for 2. We've done some small stuff in the floor. That's been pretty decent so far. A lot of this stuff is online stuff. Auction stuff, yeah, it's probably really good at auction as well too. So we're not quite sure what we're gonna do with it yet, but let's do a tote. Hope you guys are liking what you're seeing so far. Let us know, comment below, subscribe, you like what you're seeing. All right, we got, I have no idea what that is. Never seen one before. Let's see if we can figure it out. Some kind of gas mask maybe? I think it's a gas mask. Some type of gas mask. Underwater, diving. Emergency escape hood. There we go. We got a gas mask or emergency escape hood. In the military, our gas mask have a cover like this attached to this, goes over your head, a canister on each side. So it's basically the same principle. I've never seen this style, and I don't know if it's for gas or it's for oxygen. I have no idea because I've never seen one. We got a couple more boxes. It says old G.I. Joes, but once again, we're back to that same old characters that we've been seeing. We've got a lot of military accessories and stuff, toys and tanks and everything else so far. But this is definitely doesn't fall in the category, so I'm assuming this guy's a big fan of the movie as well, the series. So that's what they are, little figures. There's the man right there that threw the ring in the lava. It only took about 18 hours of runtime. He got the job done at the end. I know I was in a movie theater when the last movie came out, and when he finally threw the ring in the lava, after all that, the whole movie theater erupted with laughter. I mean, 18 hours of watching this guy trying to throw a little gold ring in a piece of lava. All right, so we got cleaned up a little bit. We're gonna do some boxes now. Everything's out of my way. It's getting a little crammed. I was getting a little claustrophobic, but we're gonna grab some big boxes. We're gonna see what's in the big boxes. There's a bunch of big boxes. I'm gonna bring them over here. We'll open them up and check them out. So we got a box labeled, let's see here, German staff car, desert pattern box. So we got some foam. We got some more, oh my goodness, this thing is cool. Let's check this bad boy out. So we got, I know you're like, come on, hurry up, get out the box. I gotta be careful though. Can't tear stuff up. Tear stuff up and start costing yourself money. Oh my goodness. This thing's heavy. Check that out. Get this box out of the way so you guys can see it. This is made of metal. This isn't plastic. This is heavy duty stuff right here. keep going. This one says Sherman turret, extremely fragile. So let's see if I can get this out of here. Show you. This is a turret. So this will be on top of the tank. Your observer will come out the top right here. So I'm assuming there's probably a tank somewhere in here that this will sit on top. So that's pretty cool. If we can find that tank, that's going to be a big tank. That's probably going to be a 3-foot tank or better. All right, so we got, all right, this one says toy model of a Harley. So for you motorcycle fans, Harley fans, hey, this box is for you right here. If it is what it says it is. All right, okay, so this is actually, it's still the same lines. It's not a Harley that you would ride up and down the streets. This actually is a Harley Davidson military motorcycle. So this is a military style Harley motorcycle. It's got a little battery pack. So I'm assuming I have to find somebody that's into this kind of stuff to educate me on this. I'm assuming turn the battery pack on, it's probably got a remote, and it goes, I don't see a manufacturer on it, but this thing is very detailed. I mean, it's got the point to the fabrication lube. I don't know if you can see it right there, but right above the seat is actually like a plate, and that'd be like a model of the bike on a real size bike, the model of the bike. All right. Brick with gear, SAS paratrooper, fragile, scale figures. Box here, bubble wrap. There we go, bubble wrap. There we go. Now we're getting some action figures. All right, so here we go. British troop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 come out of that one tote. So at $10 a piece, $100. Kevlar helmets. Military Kevlar helmets. That's the real deal. Put on your head. Had these when I was in. Same principle. Dragon. So this guy had a lot of 21st century toys and a lot of Dragon toys. So this is a Dragon true to scale, 1/16 World War II model. All right, box is empty now. And survey says, yes it is. Check that thing out. So there you got spare tires. Pretty cool model. Get a shot of that side. Spin it around. Check out that side. All right, we got another tote. This one says German figurines. Being conservative on them, so I think we had $100 worth. That other one at $10 a piece. I think we had 10. Add another 12. And there's another $120. The guys are getting back now. The truck's pulling in. They've got the last of the load coming in. We'll take a quick peek at what they got. And like I said in the beginning of the video, this is probably going to be a 2-part video. It's going to be a 2-part video. It's a lot of stuff to go through. I hope you enjoy what you've seen in part 1. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can stay tuned with what we're doing. There's some really cool things. Second part video, some really cool things coming out of that too. All right, one thing I love about my business is it's a family operation here. So I treat all my employees as family. And what's great about being your own boss in this business is you can actively involve your family. So with that said, I want to introduce my daughter Kayla. She's hopefully one day she'll hopefully take over the business, but this is my daughter and I love being able to spend time with my kids. I have 3 kids, and being my own boss and doing this kind of work, you can spend more time with your family, which is a great thing in this business, because most jobs you can't bring your family to work. With this business, I can bring my family to work, and hopefully one day they'll want to take over the business too. We want you to grow with us. We want you to be there as we progress, and maybe one day, hey, you'll come in here and help us too. So hit that bell, subscribe, like, share with your friends. Stay tuned for part 2.